Welcome to Growing Up Boomer. I'm your host, Padre, with my co-host, Professor. And this podcast is dedicated to the life and times of the baby boomer generation. The show is loosely scripted, and sometimes we'll go down rabbit holes, and where it leads us to, one will never know. This podcast can be informative, funny, and sometimes irreverent. But most of all, we hope you find it entertaining. Hey, Professor, how's it going, my man?
Oh, Padre, I'm having a wonderful day. Other than the allergies, things are great.
Oh, yeah. Is it hot up there? Because, man, it is boiling down here.
Well, low 80s. It's probably about 82 right now, which for us is on the hotter side. We'll get a couple of 90s.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, it'll get hotter than that, but typically in the 80s is kind of where we go.
Right. Oh, yeah. It's been boiling out here.
Yeah.
Very hot.
We got a few days of this, and then we got chance of rain again, and blah, blah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the same thing.
Yeah. It's weather.
Right.
Whether you're here or whether you're there, weather's going to get you.
You know what? Today's podcast, we're going to talk about somebody. I think he started in your area. Remember Soupy Sales?
No, he started in Detroit.
Oh, okay. All right. Because you were a big fan, weren't you?
No, I was not a big fan.
Oh, okay. All right.
Sales. No, I know who he was. I've seen a few shows and so on. Oh. But he's got an incredible life. I mean, the stuff. I remember laughing when I saw him. Okay, I mean the pie man. I mean, he definitely was funny. But I think he started in Detroit, and then he went to L.A. and he ended up in New York.
Yeah. I knew New York was in there somehow. I knew New York. I knew New York.
He ended up in New York. Okay, he ended up in New York. Right. And that was in 64, I think, is when he ended up in New York. 64, 65, somewhere in there. And then he ended up dying in New York. So.
And before me and Kathy became an item, my lovely wife, she used to watch the Soupy Sales show, as I did when I was out here in LA.
I just asked Jackie if she said, yeah. I said, did we watch it? She said, no. So she watched it, before me.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. And I've seen some of the shows.
Oh, golly. He was hilarious.
Yeah. No, funny. I agree.
Oh,
funny,
God. I loved him.
He was, when you start thinking about him and doing a little research.
Right.
I mean, by the way, his real name was Milton Supman, Supman.
Yeah.
And interestingly, his nickname changed because people started calling him Soup Man, because they mispronounced it, or Soup Bone. So he just said Soupy. He ended up with, it's kind of how he ended up there.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize, I knew he was on TV. But he was also on radio.
Oh yeah,
he was in movies. He did some albums, some music. So he was pretty well rounded.
Yeah, he was. He really was. He really was.
Yeah.
What
were they? So let's see. He had a couple of. What the name of the different shows? Because they had different names depending on what years we're talking about.
Right. I think.
What were they?
I'm trying to remember. But I remember him. All I remember him was the Soupy Sales show.
Okay. Well, but before that, it was Lunch with Soupy Sales.
Yes.
Lunch with Soupy Sales was the first one.
Right.
And then that's where he started off getting a pie in the face. Okay. And which, as you well know, and people who know him, became his trademark. I think it's said that through the course of his career on the shows, he and his guests probably ended up 20,000 pies.
Yeah.
Okay. And he had them coming from all different directions.
Well, you're right. The first pie in the face was done in a silent movie, and I think it was like 1909 or something like that, called The Flip.
Yeah.
Low and Hardy, as they said during their career, had about 4,000 pies thrown at them. Okay.
Really?
Yes. And now the biggest pie fight was a great race with Tony Curtis and Jack Lemmon. They said there was 4,000 pies thrown it took 4 days to film.
Wow. Wow. Okay. I didn't realize that. Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
crazy.
yeah. That was crazy.
Yeah.
But you know what? He took the pie throwing to perfection.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It was an
And
art form.
I remember, you're right. They used to come in on all. They used to come in every which way. Boom, boom, boom. Sometimes
Oh,
four,
straight to the
four
face,
at a
on top of
time.
the
Yeah.
head, a pie to both ears from behind. Okay, he'd move into a stationary pie. I
Yeah.
mean, it
Yeah.
was crazy.
Hmm.
All sorts of variations.
Oh, golly.
Interesting because he grew up in the South.
Yes,
He
he
grew
did.
up in
Yeah.
Franklinton, North Carolina,
Yeah.
and his family was the only Jewish family in the
Hmm.
entire town. Not how big the town was.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
and he used to joke, okay, that the Ku Klux Klan got the robes made out of his father's store. Okay, so just whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not,
Yeah.
but he joked about it.
It was going to get a little rim shot there.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I remember you're saying that Frank Sinatra was a big fan.
Well, Frank Sinatra was a big fan.
Yeah,
No doubt
yeah.
about it. In
Mhm.
fact, gosh, I mean, when you're talking about Frank, I mean, he's a big fan. So
Yeah.
he visited. Actually, Frank visited the show
Wow.
at the request of his daughter,
Oh, really?
and
Really?
he ended up on the show
Uh-huh.
as a guest. Okay, but also other guests showed on: Tony Curtis, Jerry Lewis, Judy Garland, Sammy Davis Jr., and the Shangri-Las, the Supremes, of the Temptations.
Wow.
Also were on the show at some point during the years.
Uh-huh.
So he had a lot of things. In fact, he used to in Detroit,
Uh-huh.
which is where he started out.
Right.
He used to do well. It was a big jazz town at that point. I think there was about 24 jazz clubs, give or take,
Right.
in Detroit
Right.
at that particular. We're talking, in the 50s.
Sure.
Okay,
Mhm.
and he kind of joked and said that he helped sustain the whole Detroit jazz scene because after artists would regularly sell out
Sure.
after
Yeah.
being on his show. Coleman Hawkins,
Mhm.
Louis Armstrong, Duke Ellington, Billie Holiday, Charlie Parker, Stan Getz,
Yeah.
Miles Davis was there 6 times.
Wow.
Okay, so he had. I mean, I didn't realize all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he, he did a lot of stuff there.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
doubt about it.
Well,
He's
and he
also
was,
a college graduate.
yeah, and he was very popular. I mean,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, he was what was it? He used to do the mouse on the Ed Sullivan Show.
He did that, yes,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he was popular enough that he filled in on the Late Show on the Tonight Show
Mhm.
between Jack Parr and Johnny Carson.
Yes. Yeah. So
So
you
I don't
had to
remember
be big
exactly.
there.
Yeah, I mean, to get chosen to do that, I mean, you had to be known.
Right.
So yeah,
Right.
he was popular. I mean,
Oh,
he
yeah.
definitely was popular.
Oh, absolutely.
So let's see, what else? Talking about pies.
Mhm.
Somebody threw a frozen pie and hit him in the neck, and he
Oh.
went down for the count.
Oh, frozen pie. It's
A
probably
frozen
somebody
pie.
he didn't pay.
Well, who knows what?
Yeah.
Okay, or didn't appreciate his humor or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so
yeah.
Lunch with Soupy Sales started in 53
Mhm.
on
Right.
WXYZ TV Channel
Right.
7
Uh-huh.
in Detroit. And
Mhm.
yeah, you know what he also do? He also used to go. He used to take the cameras and go across the street to
Yes.
to a school, no, to the library, to a
Yes.
public library, and just
Mhm.
talk to kids. Okay.
Right. Right.
He was pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's
So
no doubt about it.
basically, he was a forerunner of David Letterman because David Letterman used to do that.
Yeah.
Remember, he used to go
Yeah.
out and just
Yeah.
walk the neighborhood and talk to people.
Yeah. He
Oh, yeah.
so I don't know if you know this also,
Mhm.
that when Sinatra started his own label called
Mhm.
Reprise Records, he
Right.
signed Soupy, to a contract and produced 2 albums, the Soupy Sales Show in
Yeah.
61 and then
Mhm.
Up in the Air in 62.
Right. Right.
And but he also signed with Motown Records in 69,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
and he released a single, McCarty Park. Back then it was MacArthur Park.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
McCarty Park. Okay. And also an album,
Oh.
I think, called A Bag of
Oh.
Soup. I
Yeah.
mean, just
He was something.
He was something. He was a
Oh
character.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And how about the what was it? The thing that got him in trouble.
Well, what got him? Well, what started it is, I guess he had to work on January 1st
Yeah, on New Year's Day.
in 65 New Year's Day, and
Yeah.
he was pissed. So he ended his live broadcast by suggesting to kids, his young viewers, obviously, to tiptoe into their parents' rooms and remove those funny green pieces of paper with pictures of U.S. presidents from their pants and pocketbooks. And money started coming in.
Yeah.
Now, most of it was either Monopoly money or play money. But, of real money, he gave that to charity.
Right.
But parents complained.
Yeah.
So he got suspended for 2 weeks. Yeah,
You
right.
think?
Yeah. So he got suspended for 2 weeks, and that started.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So,
but
anyway,
you made it. You're big time is when you do something like that, right?
Yeah.
And they still keep you on the air.
Absolutely. Yeah.
2 weeks, a little slap in the hand. Take a vacation, but you know what? You're okay.
Yeah. I agree. Now, do you remember his puppets?
Oh,
You
yeah.
watched the show, yeah.
Oh, God,
Okay.
yes.
So tell me about. Do you remember what was?
There was White Fang.
There was White Fang, and White Fang was a dog.
Correct.
The meanest dog, right?
Yeah, he's the biggest, meanest dog in the USA was White Fang.
Okay, there's a puppet. If I recall correctly,
there was
you'd only see him off the corner from the screen, and he had black paws.
Correct. That's all you saw with the paws. That's all you.
Right. All you saw was the paws. Okay.
Yeah.
And I guess he would grunt and groan and all that kind of stuff, and of course Soupy would fill it in as what he's saying, which made for comedy.
It was like there was Black Tooth. And White Fang.
The other one.
Yeah, Black Tooth was, and that was the biggest, sweetest dog in the USA. It was Black Tooth and White Fang, and you're absolutely right. All you ever saw were the hands, and they would roar, roar, roar. Yeah.
Right. And White Fang.
Yeah.
And excuse me, Black Tooth had white paws.
What's that? Black Tooth.
Black Fang had white paws. Yeah.
And white and Black Tooth had black paws.
Oh no! Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Had that backwards.
And it was hilarious. It was like watching Guardians of the Galaxy. Remember when he always goes, "I am Root," and then they would say what he was saying.
Exactly. Right.
Exactly. And this was the same thing. I mean, roar, 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 roar. That's all you'd hear. And Soupy Sales would kind of like interpret for it, so you know what they were saying.
Yeah. Did you know that the puppets had a rivalry?
Oh yeah. Did you remember that?
Well, there was another puppet for a while. It was White Fang's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Marilyn Monwolf.
Yeah.
And so Marilyn and Blacktooth.
And what happened? She finally left the jilted, White Fang for who?
Yeah.
Joe Dogmaggio.
Joe Dogmaggio. That's right, Joe
Dogmaggio. I figured you'd know that, being a big New York fan.
Yeah.
Yankee fan. Well, but he got jilted for Joe Dogmaggio. Dogmaggio. And then there was Pookie the Lion.
Pookie the Lion.
Pookie the Lion. He was he was that little puppet. And Snoopy would always say, Soupy Sales will always tell him, give him a big kiss, and he'd go, and he'd break the screen, and he would break the screen. They'd have like a phony broken screen. Oh God, he was hilarious. Oh golly, and there was all kinds. I think Hippy the Hippo.
Hippy the
Hippo. That was the other one. He was kind of a minor character.
Yeah.
But he was something. I mean, he did voiceovers and things like that. I mean, he was just a truly innovative for the time. I mean,
absolutely.
Think about all of those programs. I mean, that he had to compete with.
Sure.
And so he was so different than Howdy Doody.
Well, he had a morning show, then he had an evening show.
Yeah.
In fact, at some point, a couple of times, he had two shows going at the same time.
Oh yeah.
And he competed with the news at night, I think, on one of his evening shows, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
So,
and he was
He was very prodigious in his
Yeah.
stuff.
Well,
So,
think about the kids shows that were going on, the live shows at that time. And when I say live shows, shows like his, I mean, was it Romper Room, right?
yeah,
And near the 50s and 60s,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
you had in the 50s you had Howdy Doody, you had
yeah.
Bozo the Clown. Do you remember
Bozo the
Bozo?
Clown. I do remember Bozo. I do
don't be
remember Bozo.
don't be a bozo.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't be a bozo.
What was the other one? Billy Barty,
I don't
the
remember
Billy
that.
Barty Show.
Don't remember that.
Oh, do you know who
Billy
Billy Barty
Barty.
is, right?
No, I have no idea who
Oh,
Billy Barty is.
he's a short person.
Okay.
And
I'll take
he
your word
had
for
his
it.
own show. He was in a lot of movies. Matter of fact, I think one of his last ones was Masters of the Universe
Okay.
with Dolph Lundgren.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Yeah, and he was just a little person, and this is a killer. Okay, about the Billy Barty show. He'd have live audiences,
Right.
and my brother-in-law, future brother-in-law, was in the audience.
Oh, wow.
And of course, being who he is, they would tell you when to clap.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he wouldn't clap. He'd wait till after, then he would clap.
Great. Okay.
Is
this the same brother-in-law that turned you into the world?
Yeah, the same one. Same one.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy was hilarious.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh
he
God,
he should have had his own show.
Oh, and like I said, and he would do stuff like he didn't have a bone in his body.
Okay.
If his parents found out what he was doing, and like I said, it was nothing bad. He didn't do anything bad. Like, for instance, jumping off the roof to the swimming pool.
Oh, wow.
Stuff like that. Oh, you're going to get up. Let me climb up on the roof. I mean, it was one of those. He'd look at something and say, "You know what? I bet you I could do that."
Yeah.
And he would do that.
Wow. He was also on TV. He was also he was on What's My Line. He was a panelist.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I think the revival. I think of What's My Line.
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood Squares. I never heard of Junior Almost Anything Goes, but he was at To Tell the Truth, The Match Game,
Right.
Fang Show,
Yeah.
Hollywood Squares.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I said that already. So yeah, he got a lot in.
Yeah,
he got a lot in.
And think about everybody that he influenced for the future.
Sure.
Because he was so different in the 60s. I mean, everybody's pretty white, pretty, shall we say, tight-laced. I mean, he was just out there.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what made him so great. And I think that was also, it was kind of like the mystique of the Beatles as well. They were just so out there, so different than what was going on at the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was on the Carol Burnett show.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He was on there. Ensign O'Toole, remember that show?
Which one was it?
Ensign O'Toole.
Oh yes, yeah. Uh-huh.
Real McCoys. He was on Route 66.
Yeah.
All sorts of things.
Yeah.
So,
I don't, and he's one of those that we have forgotten, really. I mean, not us baby boomers, because we used to watch him. But in the future, I mean, you just won't remember Soupy Sales. But thank goodness for YouTube.
Yeah,
because you can see all this stuff on YouTube and just.
Well, it's syndicated. It is on. Oh shoot, where the heck was that? Give me a second. Let me.
You need to get the gray matter working, right?
Yeah. God. The Jewish Life Television.
That's it. Yeah.
They're on that now.
And he's on a different one too, I think. I thought that's one of them. That's one. Yeah.
That's the main one. Then there's another one.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Oh,
what a character.
He was something. And you know what? When his shows stopped, I mean, we as kids and young teenagers, I mean, we were crushed.
Right.
Well, we were crushed.
Okay.
Because in all honesty, if you watch any of it, he was the king of improv. I mean, you could tell some of the stuff he was doing, it was like on the fly.
Oh, yeah.
He would do stuff that would just be on the fly.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So,
speaking of improv, I know this has nothing to do with Soupy Sales, but speaking of improv, do you remember Jonathan Winters?
Yeah, of course. He was a character. Absolutely.
He was the king of improv, huh?
He was. Okay. Jonathan Winters. Let's see. So that was Around the World in 80 Days. Was he in that one?
I don't think he was. I couldn't tell you.
Okay, so he was in the other one. What was
he was he no, he was in the Mad World.
Exactly, Mad.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah.
Oh,
You know what? I should go back and watch those. Those were hysterical movies.
They were hilarious, that one.
Yes.
Oh, they tell him to ride, and he says, it's a girl's bike. When there used to be a girl's bike and a boy's bike.
Yeah.
I never understood that.
Okay, you never did?
Yeah, I'm going like, why don't they make a bike with the bar halfway? That way they only make one bike.
Right, well, they did.
Yeah, eventually they did. No, you just say that. Yeah.
So, Joe, you missed your opportunity.
I know.
You should have done that back then.
I used to think of stuff like this and says, how come they don't do this? The other one was, how come they don't, before the pandemic, we always went to shows, right? Mm-hmm. These big buying shows.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, and so at one time I was with a distributor and I floated a balloon and I gave them a plan on how to have a virtual show. And this was back in the 90s. You wouldn't have to go anywhere. You don't have to set anything up and stuff like that. You'd have a certain level. If you bought this much, if you were to buy this much, you'd get an all expense paid a trip for two to Hawaii for a vendors meeting. So, which means, of course, you're going golfing most of the time. So you've got the big time decision makers together.
Oh yeah.
And they looked at me like there was horns growing out of my ears.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then during the pandemic, they came up with one.
Okay.
I had already retired, and my buddy calls me and he says, "Guess what we're doing?" Because he was with me. He worked for me at the same company back in the 90s.
That was decades late. People did that years ago.
Yeah. He's going like, we're doing a virtual show.
Yeah.
And he said, just think, Joe, back then we thought you were stupid. Now you're a genius.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well,
golly.
Do something really good.
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't happened yet. Do it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know. All right. Well, you know what, Professor? It's about time we probably end this one. We're getting away from Soupy Sales, but I'm telling you, you baby boomers out there, you need to remember Soupy Sales. I mean, I am sure some of the gray matter in there is thinking, oh, God, yes, I remember Soupy Sales. Well, he was awesome.
The soup pot is empty, so I think we're going with Soupy for now.
Yeah.
All right, cool, good. Okay.
All right, my man, you have a great one.
All right, talk later.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
We'd like to thank you for listening and remind you if you happen to have any baby boomer topics you'd like us to cover, just email us at growingupboomer@gmail.com. And until next time, may God bless.